welcome back to my channel, What About That Woman? My name is Danielle Avery, and let's get into today's topic. So here are the top 3 things that I did before I started dating. So for tip number 1, I told God that I wanted to heal from past relationships. You know, I didn't really have a good track record dating, and a lot of us don't. We're not taught how to date. We're not taught, what to look for in a mate. We're not taught healthy relationships a lot of times. So we really don't know what we're doing. We're just going with the flow. And honestly, when I looked at other people dating, I saw them always flirting. I saw them always lustful. So they were always like about to have sex, or they were always talking about sex. So I thought that's what a relationship was. Y'all felt that y'all were attracted to each other, and y'all had good sexual chemistry, and y'all just flirted all the time. So I was like, oh, that must be love, or that must be the way a relationship is supposed to be. It's not. So I wanted to heal from all of those things that I thought a relationship was. I wanted to heal from the soul ties in a relationship. You know, you start to go through emotional, physical, mental abuse, and you think that that's how you are supposed to be treated, but it's not. We are supposed to be treated with love, with respect. We are supposed to be the flower. They are supposed to be the bee. So we are, the nurturers. We can't just be treated any old way. He can't just be talking to you any old way. And you can't be talking to him any old way. So definitely, I would suggest you guys heal from past relationships. Now, tip number 2. Let me get my notebook. So, tip number 2. I got my life, right? I started to figure out who I was, who I am. So, in my previous relationship, I was always dressing frumpy. I was really showing signs of depression. On the outside, on the inside, I just didn't feel like my bubbly self. Let's just say I took humility to a whole nother unhealthy level. And once I got out of that relationship, I said, well, this person can't stop me from dressing the way I wanted to dress. And I didn't want to dress like crazy or anything. I just wanted to look cute. And they were trying to make me into this person that I wasn't physically. So I started doing things that I like to do. They didn't like my hair naturally like this, and I think it's pretty cute. I'm looking at myself while I'm recording, so yeah. So they didn't like it. They only liked me when my hair was straight. And catch that, I said they only liked me when my hair was straight. They didn't just like my hair straight. They didn't find me attractive if my hair wasn't straight. And just that control piece, it was craziness, because at that time I didn't know how to do my hair. I have learned. So I do my own hair now. But I didn't know how to do my hair. So I was sticking to puff balls. I was sticking to a crazy wash and go, because my wash and goes are normally, I get in the shower, I might comb my hair, might not, but that was the basics of my wash and go. I didn't put gel in it. I didn't put any custard in it. I didn't put any flaxseed gel in it. As I'm learning about new techniques, I'm adding them to my routine, but I didn't know to put this stuff into the routine. So, I just be out here with a big old curly puff ball afro, and they didn't like it. Now, maybe it was because of how I styled it or my lack of knowledge in styling it, but everybody else is complimenting me. Why isn't my man complimenting me? So I had to untrain myself by going to do the things that I enjoyed to do. So when we finally separated, I wasn't under his bondage or his he didn't pay my bills anymore. I still had money that I was able to save up, the little I had, because I was a single mom, right? So coming from 2 incomes to 1 income, it is a little shock, but you will get through it just like I did, right? But the little bit of money I did save up, so say for instance, thank God for these department stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, well, discount stores, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, places like that. Even like CVS, Walgreens, that Body Fantasy, that cotton candy, that still gets you a man, right? Somebody's still gonna love the way you smell, and they ain't even gotta know that it was like $7 just for a spray. Bath and Body Works. Look, so I would take like maybe $20 once a month, and I would go and get me some smell goods, right? I would get me a body splash, or I would get some lotion, maybe the set. I'm really splurging if I get the set, or I got a coupon for Bath and Body Works. Y'all gotta check your emails because it's deals there. And as a one person income at the time, and still now, like I use coupons now, but still as my budgeting system, I use coupons. I'm not a couponer, but I took advantage of that coupon. So I was getting things to help me feel good about myself on the outward appearance, as well as working on myself inwardly. What do I like to do? As I'm growing, I'm learning that I like to cook a lot. I'm learning that I like to DIY. I'm learning that I like to spend quality time. So I'm learning what my love languages are. And that's one thing. Like, if you know what your love language is, then you are going to accept a relationship that's going to feed that love language. And then vice versa. Like, they're feeding your love language and you have the capacity to feed their love language. That's another video, right? And tip number 3 is first and foremost, but I focused on my child, right? I can't tell you how many people, single moms, or just people in general, that don't focus on their child. Like, there's people out here who, just throw their kids off on other people. They expect their kid always to be with the other parent. But no, your child is for you as well. You may have the child, the other parent may have the child, and the child is normally in your custody. Now, if you can't financially provide for your child, or you know that your mental ability is not in a good place, I kind of reflect on, when I think of that, if you guys remember on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, how Moniece was saying, like, Fizz, I need you to get Cam. Like, sometimes my mental state isn't right, and I don't want to hurt this baby by whatever I'm going through. She might not be physically hurting the baby, but it's not, or he's almost a preteen now, whatever, but she might not be physically hurting the kid, but because she's not right, she can't be right for her kid, right? And he just wouldn't give in. Now, I don't know the back history of their story, but sometimes we don't have, say for instance, we don't have that situation, right? We got it right in our mind, but we have to be right for our child as well. We have to put them first now that we're a single parent. I'm not single anymore. I'm married. I'm remarried. But as a single mom, I was like, my child comes first. I have to worry about what the best interest is for my child. I can't be out here fussing and fighting with her dad, even though we did do it, but it didn't last for long, because I'm like, if you don't listen to me, you're going to listen to the court system. If you can't pick up your child and you want to hold it over my head, or you want to leave them at the daycare just so you can inconvenience me, you're going to hear the white man. You're going to hear the judge. You're going to hear the mediator. You're going to hear the courts. And no, in the church, we're not supposed to take each other to court. But at a certain period of time, if that other person is not dealing, you done exhausted all opportunities, right? All options. You try to talk to them. You try to talk to your pastor. You try to have another mediator come in, and then they still don't listen. You need to go to court. And that's what I did. You don't want to pay me half a daycare. I ain't even asking you for the extras. I'm not asking you for her clothes. I'm not asking you to pick her up extra time. But you can't even give me the half of daycare. And I really didn't have the whole amount. So if you can't do that, then you need to be put on child support, and you end up paying more than I was asking. Like, the mediator was going through the figures and trying to figure out, well, this is based on his income. This is it. I sat there quiet, like, you didn't want to pay me $75 a week, but you're going to pay this. Whatever they say, you're going to pay it. Now, you have an opportunity to say, well, hey, I don't want to break his pockets, or whatever you want to say, but your discretion, right? Most of the times we're not going to tell them that because they done put us through everything, right? But no matter what I'm going through with the child's father, I need to make sure that my relationship with my child is good. We can't sit here and be and not play. We can't sit here and not enjoy life. I can't just sit here and say, well, I'm not with your dad, so I don't got to take care of you. Like, no. We have to still be there for our kids. So I hope that I said something to help you. If you know anybody that would benefit from this information in this video, please share it. Share it to your Facebook. Take a screenshot and tag What About That Woman in your Instagram stories. Share this out. Leave me a comment below. What are some things that you did, or what are some things from this video that you're going to incorporate in your life on your single parent or co-parenting journey? This can help a single mom, co-parenting mom, single female caregiver. It can help women in general. So please share, please like, and please subscribe to our channel. And I will see you next time on What About That Woman. Bye.